Hello, this is Terry from Chromatic Dragon Games in Somersworth, New Hampshire. I'm doing our second box opening video today. Earlier we did the play booster of Murders at Karlov Manor. Now we're going to be doing a collector booster box. So kind of fun pulls we can get. Thanks for tuning in. I was excited for the play boosters. It turns out I do not need the scissors to open the cards as I did with many previous sets. Let's see if we can keep the success rolling here with the collector boosters. Looks like no box topper this time. That's too bad. Interesting. The packs seem to have like space in them, if that makes any sense. Ooh. That is. Well, I guess we'll make it work. Alright, we got a clue token. Illicit Masquerade. 4 mana, enchantment flash. Enters the battlefield, put an imposter counter on each creature you control. Whenever a creature you control with an imposter counter on it dies, exile it, return it up to one other target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, cool. Yeah, okay. Reenact a crime, exile target non-land card in the graveyard is put there this turn. Copy, make it a copy. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. So let's see, Mob Verdict. Okay, this is our first card from the commuter set. Each player secretly votes for another player. Then those votes are revealed. For each vote an opponent received, Mob Verdict deals 2 damage to that player and each creature the player controls. For each vote you received, draw a card. Ooh. Alright, so 2-headed giant, you and an opponent each vote. So you're gonna, if you agree to vote on one person, then they and everything they take is gonna get 4. Doesn't really ramp up against the other opponent though. Yeah, alright. Relive the past. We were looking at that earlier. Hey, full coveted falcon, that's pretty cool. It's the give your opponents your permanents. Meddling Youths. Foil Impossible Land. The guy that helps you cast your face down spells. Let's see, one that makes your tokens plus clues. Okay, yeah, pretty good first pack. Already much better than the play boosters, but of course it is. Detective token, we got a full art foil Archdruid's Charm, that's awesome. Counterpoint. Target spell, you may cast in a creature, instant, sorcerer, planeswalker from your graveyard, mana value less than or equal to that spell's mana value without paying its mana cost. I mean, that's neat. 5 mana is a whole lot, though. Ferox, we gotta foil one of those lands. Unauthorized exit, bounce the permanent surveil. Impossible swamp, pretty cool. Bone Beaver, expose the culprit, that's on the turn so they face up. Magnifying Glass, Murder, classic. I've got a clue. Yaris, Roar of the Old Gods. Centaur Druid, 4/4. Other creatures you control have haste. Whenever one or more, looks really cool by the way. Whenever one or more face-down creatures you control do combat damage to a player, draw a card. Whenever a face-down creature you control dies, return it to the battlefield face down under its owner's control if it's a permanent card, then turn it face up. Okay, so that could get nasty with like cheating out creatures. Yeah, I think that's really neat. The Zony Center of the Web. That's the one that we looked at before. They're pretty cool. Eye of Duskmail. 3/8 flying lifelink. You may play lands and cast spells from among cards in your graveyard that you've surveilled this turn. If you cast a spell this way, you pay life equal to its mana cost rather than paying its mana cost. So 7 mana. It doesn't have surveil on it, so you've got to like really support around it. Hey, another Leyline, awesome. Foil Lazav. Let's see. It's a pretty nice island. Flotsam Jetsam again. Mixthopters. That's pretty cool. Alright. It's a Vein Ripper, but it's the one with the dead guy on it. He's got a kill tally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like there's like 30 something kills. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it looks really cool. It's very, very, very neat. That's a pretty cool Lazav too. Oh, it's textured as well. Oh, yeah, that's pretty nasty. On the trail, whenever you draw your second card each turn, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Yeah, that seems pretty strong. Foil Doorkeeper Throw shuts off EDBs. Command Answers. World Soul's Rage. X damage to any target, put X land cards from your hand or graveyard onto the battlefield tapped. Seems quite good. Etrada, Deadly Fugitive. She flips cards face up. Seems really cool. Serene Sleuth. ETB Investigate. Beginning of combat on your turn, investigate for each goaded creature you control. Then each creature you control is no longer goaded. Alright, I guess if you were getting goaded all the time, that's cool, but that doesn't seem all that great otherwise. Treacherous Greed, draw 3 cards, that's pretty cool. Urgent Necropsy. Destroy up to 1 target artifact, creature, and 1 enchantment, and 1 planeswalker. You have to collect mana value X evidence. Yeah, okay, that seems pretty cool. Full Crom Novelist. Steam Core Scholar. Krenko. That's cool. Unexplained Absence. For each player, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent that player controls. For each opponent exiled this way, its controller cloaks the top card of their library. That seems pretty good. Cryptic Coat. Foil Cryptic Coat. Neat. The Deuce. There's the Interrogators again. Coerce to Kill. Again, the art's really neat. You control Enchanted Creature. Enchanted Creature has base power and toughness 1/1, Death Touch, and is an assassin. So you gain control of something for 5. But it becomes a 1/1 assassin, 1/1 Death Touch with assassins. Yeah, I don't know. Officious Interrogation. Oh yeah, that looks gorgeous in full art. Ridiculous Archive. Take the Bait. Cast a spell only during an opponent's turn and only during combat. Prevent all combat damage will be dealt to you and planeswalkers control. Untap all attacking creatures and goad them. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. So you give an opponent another combat phase that is not against you. There's Zoni. Foil Poison guys. Okay. Foil Talsmere. 3/2 lifelink. Enters the battlefield, create Voja Fenstock or legendary 5/5 green and white wolf. Creature token with trample. Whenever wolf you control attacks, if Talsmere attack this combat target, creature an opponent controls blocks that wolf. This combat is safe. That's pretty cool. Really a lot above. Let's see. Whenever a player attacks with 3 or more creatures, you draw a card. Flying Vigilance Haste, 4/4. Whenever a player attacks with 5 or more creatures and really low up, deals 3 damage each of your opponents, you gain 3 life. Okay, that's pretty cool. Otherworldly Escort. 4/3 flash for 4 mana. When it dies, if it's not a spirit, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. 4 charge counters on it. It's a spirit detective. Remove a charge counter from otherworldly escort. Destroy target creature that dealt damage to you this turn. So that is pretty cool with the enchantment that takes away its creature type. It's just like an unlimited sack outlet. No witnesses. Investigate and destroy all creatures. Pretty cool. I mean, that's fun. Vicious interrogation. Yeah. Karlov Watchdog is fun. Okay. And Bubble Smuggler. I love that name. I'll smuggle some bubbles. Fucker token. Krenko's Buzz Crusher. 4/4 artifact creature, insect thoppler. Flying trample. When enters the battlefield, for each player, destroy up to one non-basic land that player controls. For each land destroyed this way, its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. I mean, that's really, really funny if there's a op agent in play. Morska Undersea Sleuth. You have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of your upkeep, investigate. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put 2 +1/+1 counters on her. I mean, sure. Connecting the dots. I love that they did the red string, like the meme. Whenever a creature control attacks, exile a top card of your library face down. Pay 1 in red, discard your hand. Sacrifice connecting the dots. Put all cards exiled to connecting the dots into their owner's hands. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Homicide Investigator. Whenever 1 or 1 on-token creatures you control die, investigate. This ability triggers only once each turn. That does still seem pretty good. Okay. We got 3 packs left. Ooh, full art foil ley line. That's cool. Doorkeeper Thrall. Hot Pursuit. Enters the battlefield. Suspect target creature an opponent controls. As long as Hot Pursuit remains on the battlefield, that creature is also goaded. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if 2 or more players have lost the game, gain control of all goaded and or suspected creatures until end of turn. Untap them to gain haste until end of turn. That's really conditional. Drag the Canal. 2/2 white and blue detect creature token. If a creature died this turn, gain 2 life, surveil 2, and investigate. Sure. That's again another Archdruid's Charm. Awesome. Another Persuasive Investigators. Full No More Lies. Alright. Second to last pack. Assemble the players. If you look at the top card of your library at any time, once each turn you may cast a creature spell with power 2 or less from the top of your library. That seems quite good. Follow the Bodies. Gravestorm Investigate. That's super cool. Undergrowth Recon. Beginning of your upkeep, turn target land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Yeah, that's good. Alright, last pack. Let's see what we get. Full Art Foil Gamble. That's actually really cool. Cool Sharp-Eyed Rookie. Mirko Obsessive Theorist. Whenever you surveil, put a +1/+1 counter on Mirko Obsessive Theorist. At the beginning of your end step, you may return target creature card with power less than Mirko's from your graveyard to the battlefield with the finality counter on it. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. Unyielding Gatekeeper. Huh. Alright, yeah, that's kind of cool. Delny, Streetwise Lookout. Creatures you control with power 2 or less can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. If an ability of a creature you control with power 2 or less triggers. That ability triggers an additional time. That's very good. And then there's the one that makes creatures make mana. Cool. Yeah, pretty good box. Thank you again for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed.